all talk about upskilling, for the future, but when you mentioned, the constant sort of stresses of constant change, we need to also recognize how do we train people to be more resilient. And that is key. So in our work with companies, we have looked at what are the qualities that make you more resilient, because change will continue to accelerate at a faster and faster pace. How do you become unflappable? How do you stay in the eye of the hurricane when everything around you is in turmoil? And we have found that one of the skills that is incredibly important is teaching people how to prioritize and then helping them be comfortable with incompletions. The truth is that there is always going to be more that you can be doing than you have time to do in a day. In fact, I can say for sure that nobody here can really complete everything you could have done that day at a reasonable time and go to bed and get 7 to 9 hours sleep, which I hope you should be getting, unless you have a genetic mutation, and about 1% of the population does. But the rest of us, science is now conclusive. So if you don't learn to live with incompletions comfortably and prioritize, it's going to be very hard to end the day, because the end of the day is very arbitrary now. There is no job that anybody here is doing that is 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. So we have to declare that arbitrary end to the day. And when we do that and give ourselves enough time to recharge, it really makes a huge difference to our capacity to be resilient. I mean, look at all the stories that are being told. People who are running on empty are not as resilient. We are not as able to deal with whatever the future is bringing.